A Brazilian psychic who predicted Trump's return to power and Diddy's arrest has just made another shocking prophecy about the future of the United States.
Say what?
You're kidding me.
Her words have everyone stunned. In an unprecedented reading, the psychic revealed that a massive event is about to unfold in the country, with consequences that will ripple far and wide. She spoke of a transformation that could shake the economy, disrupt government systems, and even impact national security. According to her, something monumental is taking shape behind the scenes, and no one is prepared for what's coming. She described the scenario as a shift that could profoundly alter the country's structure, with global repercussions reaching other nations. Her prediction points to a significant change in the global balance of power. Is the world's most influential nation on the brink of an unparalleled transformation? What's truly ahead for the United States? According to her, this could involve wars.
Oh, shit. Hell no. No, we don't want it.
The fall of power in several countries, and a turnaround with 3 nations taking the lead and assuming global economic leadership. What did she mean by this? And will this prophecy come true? Tell us what you think in the comments.
Blood clot.
That no sound good.
Trust me, they sound very sticky. I don't like what I'm hearing here. I swear. And here's one more thing I like to say. Things ain't feeling right.
This is the pilot. So you're telling me 4 weeks ago, she's side by side with the president giving Medal of Freedoms.
What kind of stupid question that?
And then she's flying a Black Hawk helicopter 200 feet above and crashes into another plane.
The man have a point. Yeah. Ninja, what you think about this, bro?
Something alright. Something alright, yeah.
64. 64. There have been 64 airplane crashes in the first few weeks of 2025. Last year, just for some reference, 36 total plane crashes. In 2020, it was just 8. What in the hell is going on here? And we're not talking about just 1 or 2 accidents. We're talking about 6 planes crashing within 48 hours. And we're not talking about just in one part of the world. We're talking that this is happening all over the world. The one in Washington, 67 people gone. Juju Airlines, 300 lives lost. Now, the Philadelphia crash, we're still counting. Planes are statistically the safest way of travel. They're thousands of times safer than traveling by car. So what is going on? And all of a sudden they're dropping out of the sky. Is this really a coincidence, or is there something bigger happening here? Now I want you to think that recently there has been a massive shift. Okay, people are waking up, and you can tell it really with celebrities. Celebrities nowadays are embracing authenticity like never before. Look at Sabrina Carpenter. Look at Zendaya. Even corporate influencers are suddenly real and raw. Now let's get a little bit esoterical. Authenticity is the highest vibration there is. The moment people raise their frequency, fear-based events start flooding the news. And I don't want to get super deep into the conspiracies. I don't want to be the conspiracy guy. Like, my heart goes out to every single person that has lost somebody in these plane crashes. Right now, they need you in fear because low vibrations make you easier to control.
This lady on TikTok predicted this crash that's happened in Washington. I shit you not. Yesterday, I saw a TikTok of this lady and she was talking about an aviation crash. Oh, fucking hell, my voice. An aviation crash with a plane. And she didn't say a helicopter, a military helicopter. She said a military aircraft. And I shit you not, she predicted that, and she also predicted that it was going to be by a river, and I shit you not, she's on here somewhere, the video is on here somewhere, and I need to find out who she is and what fucking TikTok page she is, because I need to drop her a follow. I don't usually believe in, like, kind of that kind of stuff, but honestly, I shit you not, she came on here yesterday, and I watched it, and I thought, gosh, yeah, that's a bit far-fetched, that is. And shit, no shit, within fucking 24 hours, it's happened, and I'm fucking absolutely amazed. And I need to, if anyone else has seen this video of this woman, you need to tag her or something, because I've got to find her. I've got to find her. She talked about, and she was so specific about the things. It was fucking incredible. So if you've seen it yourself, let me know. Let me know who she is. But it was unreal. Unreal. Take care. See you later.
Yes, guys. So this was the lady they say that prophesied all those things gonna happen way back, way in 2022. Now it's 2025 and these things happen. I didn't know, guys. It's the first I saw this video. What do you think about this? Watch, please.
The next thing I saw people dying because airplanes began to drop out of the sky all over the world. Many airplanes falling, people exiting this life suddenly. I was hearing all the tearful cries and the phone calls and the goodbyes that are recorded on the black box when it is recovered. Airplanes fell into the sea. Some of them fell on land and they didn't hit homes, but some of them fell in commercial and residential areas, and death happened to people who were sitting in their own houses like that.
Now to the breaking news from California. A small plane crashing into a building near the airport in Fullerton. The images just coming in showing the smoke and first responders on the scene. One person was killed, at least 15 were injured. The investigation is now underway. ABC's Jacqueline Lee in California with the details just coming in.
Tonight, new video capturing the moment a small plane crashed into a furniture warehouse.
A helicopter has crashed just moments after takeoff in Turkey, killing everyone on board. The medical chopper was...
A crew member has been killed after a cargo plane crashed in Lithuania, skidding into a house and bursting into flames. A security camera catching the dramatic moment the plane hit the ground. 3 others on board the flight survived the crash, along with 12 people who were inside the house. The plane, flying from Germany, was due to land at the Vilnius airport when it crashed a few kilometres from the runway.
Where y'all going? Sit back down. This movie ain't over yet. Where do you see this?
But I do have a couple of predictions for 2025. The first ones that I'm going to start with are to do with aviation. So I have 2 predictions regarding planes. The first one I get is a commercial plane. There's a lot of people on board and there's a lot of people affected by it. It's basically some sort of surprise attack on a commercial airplane. It's like, I keep getting the feeling that it's an inside job, as in that it's someone who is on board and inside the plane, or someone who works for the airline is somehow involved in this, or possibly an airport worker. The second thing that I keep getting from it is that it's a man-made disaster, so it's done intentionally. It's the plane's actually targeted. It's not some sort of malfunction that happens. The second one is, I keep seeing some sort of small plane, like military or private jet, and it's got a very important couple on board. I feel like one of them is connected somehow to technology, like there's some sort of business tycoon, if you like, and they're like a champagne lifestyle. They like the finer things in life, and they like to actually go out partying. I also get this couple have a celebrity-like following, like a big following on social media, quite successful on there, so it would be household names. People would know who they are as soon as they read the headline. I'm not sure which one comes first. I keep feeling as though it's going to be the commercial liner, the passenger plane, that's first, but it could flip. I just see the 2 of them, so I don't know which one's first, but I do feel like, possibly the month of February will be one of them at least. I also get some form of food shortages in the first part of the year, and some big news around some sort of health matter. I don't feel as though it's connected to a person. I feel as though there's some sort of news of experiments or tests that have gone quite well in the health industry. It could be with the use of AI, but medical advancements in healthcare. Regarding the UK specifically, by the end of February there's going to be some disappointing news on the economy, the bank and currency and things like that. It's going to be quite disappointing and a bit of a blow to the government. In the government, I also get that there's another resignation coming in the first half of the year. It's a male and it's connected to some sort of scandal. So this male, this politician, there's a scandal. I don't know if it's about to be revealed or it's been revealed in the past, but this scandal involves an older male and a younger male in a supporting role, and there's some form of abuse of power that's gone on there, and this male has tried to cover that up, and it gets found out. It comes out and it's all over the news, and that's the resignation that I get coming in the government. I also get that there's going to be news regarding the I'm going to call it a downgrade, but basically a downgrade in some sort of prisoners, and whether that's they'll go to a lower security prison, whether they'll be released early. There's a sort of another tranche of them, but there's some sort of downgrade in the prison service and detained individuals in the first half of the year. Interestingly enough, I keep getting a coup coming, a military coup in a foreign country, and it's a country that has a royal family, a hot country, warmer weather than we would have in the UK, possibly sort of Middle East area, not Saudi or anything like that, slightly further afield, but there's this military coup that comes as quite a surprise for people as well. In terms of the Labour government and Keir Starmer, I do see him resigning before the end of his term, possibly the latter part of 2025, but it's not going to be, anytime soon. It'll be slightly further in the future, but it's not going to be as a result of one single thing that's going to force his resignation. It'll be as though it comes from within the party itself. So I do feel in the next few months there's going to be some sort of attack on him. I don't mean physical, but I mean an attack on his policies, and it's like he feels as though he's been stabbed in the back, because I feel as though that comes from within the Labour Party or civil servants, but within his own circle there's going to be this attack on his policies and the government. I think in the end the final nail in the coffin for him will be the Labour Party wants him out and they'll force him into the resignation, but I think there's going to be so many other things as long that, so it's going to be to do with the economy, social issues, civil unrest. There's going to be a lot of things going on, probably more strikes to come in 2025 as well, but there's a lot of things there, and that's why he's forced into a resignation, not just because of one single thing. I also got a resignation from an MP. It's a male, and it's something to do with a younger male, and you know this younger male's basically being exploited by someone who he either works for or someone that has a position of power over him, and the MP has tried to sweep it under the carpet or cover it up, and I feel like he could have actually been involved in this as well. But I feel like that's something that's coming for the Labour government this year. I also get that we're going to be seeing in the mainstream news some sort of rescue operation that they're going to be asking for donations for. I haven't done a full reading on that, but I get that there's people asking for donations for this rescue operation. I'll leave that there and do full readings for 2025 on different areas.
Love Capital TV.
Right! That's serious?